It's Deanne Munoz, and welcome back to the Unleash Your Sexy podcast, and the crowd goes wild. Today's topic is on how to pick up on a woman. This is for you men. This is basically a cheat sheet, and I have the beautiful, tantalizing, sensual, gorgeous Daisy Marie here.
Stroke my ego.
Yes.
Stroke my ego. Hi.
Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule, because I know you're super busy.
Thank you
to
for
be able to
having
show
me.
up and have some fun with me. And today, actually, to help these men figure out
We're about to keep it real, you
on
guys.
how to pick up
On
a woman.
Woman, cheers to that.
Yeah, you know what? Cheers.
Cheers.
And salute. Oh, so as a matter of fact, men, go grab a shot of tequila.
Grab
go
a
get
beer.
some Henny, smoke a blunt, whatever you need to do. You have
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Get a notepad and a pen.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, got to.
Notepad and a pen, definitely. Please make sure you write this. Actually, a Sharpie marker and put it on your forehead. Okay, so for the past 2 weeks on all of our podcasts, we've been talking about what turns men and women off and on. We've had so much fun talking about this. So now we're going to kick it up a notch today, and we are giving you men our little cheat sheets on the do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts.
Of hitting up and picking up on a woman.
Yes.
Okay.
The pickup lines.
Yes.
Let's talk
Daisy,
about it.
Let's get straight to it. Because that's how we and her do it. We're Latina. We don't
Latinas.
hold no bars.
Straight to the point.
Boom. Okay. I'm positive you're absolutely stunning. You have so many years of so many thousands of men always approaching you. And you have so much experience with this. And then flirting with you and trying to get your number. Hi, how are you? What's your name? Da, 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 da. What are some of the... okay, men, we're going to start off what not to do. Okay, so what are some of the cheesiest pickup lines you've ever heard?
It's almost like the little riddles that they're so common and you hear them all the time. Like, oh, girl, you must be tired because you've been running through my mind all day. Like, really? Okay, so if you're going to choose a pickup line, be original and just be yourself, because it just doesn't come off as like, it's very cheesy, So I feel like don't do so much, but do.
Definitely. Oh, wait, come on.
It's very confusing because... Yeah, it's confusing because sometimes you want to approach a girl and you want to say the right thing, but your nervousness takes over and you say the wrong thing and then you just blow your chance. Yeah. So it's almost like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes guys think about it too much, you know what I mean? And they just come off as corny,
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But being polite is definitely a key. Like if you approach a girl and just say, oh, excuse me, before you even speak, because most guys will be like, hey girl, or like,
what's up,
or she might be busy, she might be drinking, she might be with her girlfriends at dinner, and or she might be texting her husband, and you're just like,
possibly,
are you tired? No, don't start straight off with the pickup line. No, you have to be respectful of someone's space.
Definitely.
And someone's time, really, because that second of that corny pickup line, you will never get that time back.
Especially if you're in a group of girls and you're having a good time. Like, it's just super. So hold on, I need to hear some more corny lines. Just seriously, because honestly, these men don't know that these are corny lines. I think they kind of see, there's some YouTube videos and I kind of watch and they're like, tell a girl, hey. Like you said, you've been running through my mind, or what's the one that you fell and because you fell out of heaven?
You fell out of heaven. That's so corny. I've actually had someone hand me their phone and say, "Hey, I can't seem to like find your number in my phone. Can you go ahead and put it in there?" Like I'm like, what? Like he literally is like he's like, you know what? I'm so sorry. Like, I can't seem to find your number on my phone. Can you put it in there? And I'm just like, bro, I'm about to throw your phone across this room if you don't stop it with that. Can we cuss? I'm sorry,
Yeah, we
because
can, we
I
can.
cuss. I try not to,
We
but
cuss.
it's just
Yeah, we
like,
cuss,
it's
for
funnier
sure,
when I say
yeah.
shit, you know?
We just can't have tits hanging out.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I probably
No,
wore the
we're
wrong
good. No,
shirt
we're good.
for this. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So definitely for me, like cheesy, wait, just actually, it's just offensive. Like when a man comes over and, like you said, like, hey, I'm entitled. Do you know who I
Yeah,
am?
yeah.
Like, you should talk to me.
I mean, like I said, it's kind of tricky because I feel like ultimately you want to make a girl smile. If you can make a girl smile, then you have one foot in, right? But if you're making her smile because she's laughing at you, that's the wrong way to go. You want to like make her smile because she's like, oh, that guy was like, you know, respectful and
Yeah,
like
he was nice.
cool and cute and clever with what he said and
Yeah.
respectful. You know what I mean? So like you gotta choose wisely because girls, I'm a woman and we're very hard to please. So
Oh, super.
you know, so it's like tread lightly.
Yeah, and what I was sharing with Olivia last week when she was here is it's already like it's a scientific fact that this first 7 seconds you lay eyes on someone and you meet them,
Yeah.
you're already sizing up whether you're attracted or you're
Right.
not.
Yeah.
You know, and so we were going through like what turns us off
Yeah.
the minute we see somebody.
Right.
And then the moment of us talking was like, then the moment he talks.
Right, because exactly. So some guys, honestly, I would skip the pickup lines and just, you know, not awkwardly stare at the girl that you're interested in, but feel the energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you happen to just look her way and you guys connect, there's no need for a pickup line because you can almost automatically sense the energy between the first look that you give a person. If she's busy doing something, you guys just happen to look at each other and she didn't look away right away or she did a double take, then obviously you locked eyes and then you go from there. So it's like you don't have to do the pickup. I mean, personally, I'm engaged. I'm not even out in the outfield like that. But when I was,
Right, yeah.
it was very like, you know.
And that's funny because Olivia and we were talking about in the room. I mean, if you're in a random room and you see a girl across the room, it was, if she's staring at you and I fucking you,
Yeah.
guess what? That's an invitation.
Yeah, yeah.
If you've
For
stared at
sure.
her 4 or 5 times and she's like,
Yeah, yeah.
is he still looking at
he
me?
still
Oh
looking?
God,
Yeah.
he's still looking.
Yeah.
Like, and still then guys aren't getting it.
Right.
So I love, those are some really cheesy lines.
Yeah.
I love this. Okay.
So funny.
Do you find that there's any cheesy lines that can kind of work if they're a little clever?
Yeah, I think if, like I said, if you can make a girl laugh, it's awesome. But as long as she's not laughing at you. So if you said something that maybe she's laughing because she's
not
laughing at you. Yeah, because maybe you did say something and it wasn't a cheesy pickup line. Maybe you were just, you know, you stuttered your word and she thought it was cute and she laughed. And you guys laughed together. So that's like, she's not laughing at you, but she was like, oh, he tried. It was cute. He didn't use a pickup line. You know what I mean? So it's like, as long as she's not laughing at you, you're good. But
Okay, so how can we help men right now? Come on, he has his notebook out and he's writing, thinking like, okay, if I ever see Daisy Marie, how can I pick up on her?
pick up on my girlfriends.
Let's also help them with a little bit. Let's go back a little bit into what Olivia and I were talking about. Is obviously, like we said, this first 7 seconds. So, right? So let's say you haven't seen the guy. He walks over to you, right? And he's like, hey, you know, hi, my name is so-and-so. Pleasure to meet you. And you meet him. Boom. So we were discussing how, like you said, there's automatically going to be a connection.
Right.
She's going to be like, oh,
Yeah.
hi. You know, and then, you know, and then from there, and then there's always going to be like, oh, hi, how are you? Oh,
Yeah, you gotta just.
So what advice can we give a man to let him know the minute he approaches us, a girl, automatically almost like to size up whether she's already interested the minute before he even hits the cheesy line? Because don't get me wrong, if you fine as fuck and you come up to me and you're like, hey baby, you know, are you tired? And I'd be like, why? Are you gonna make me tired? You know what I mean? And he's like, you've been running through my mind all night. And I'd be like, well, I'll be running through your bed all night. You know what I mean? Like, that's just because I'm already, you know, that
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
there was that already 7 second connection.
Yeah.
So how can we help men differentiate between that? What do you think?
It's just it has. There's so many things that have to just be perfect. Not perfect, but like it depends on your setting, what kind of setting you're in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. On that note, real quick, how do you feel about men that hit on you at the gym?
Okay. So like I said, it's all about setting. Because if you're in a restaurant and you know, in a restaurant, you're out with your girls, whatever, like, you know, if for one, I would just want to say men, and I know some men don't care, but if you're scoping a girl out and you want to approach her, be like, look around, like, you know, look at her. For instance, okay, does she look like she's, you know, enjoying herself in her setting? Am I going to go interrupt that? You know what I mean? Or look at her finger. Does she have a wedding ring on?
Oh,
you know? Is she, because a lot of men don't think about that. They're just thinking with their heads and not with their brains, you know? So it's like, you might approach a girl that's, you know, just not having it and not really wanting to F with you, and you're going to ruin her mood. So it's be very observant of her settings, you know, before you interrupt and you try to approach her with any word before you even speak a word, you know? So it's like a lot of guys just go for it, which is good too, but then they say the wrong thing. So it just all depends on the setting. You know, you can't go to a bar that's super loud and loud music playing and try to have a conversation with a girl that's like vibing with the music, because then you're ruining her vibe. I would say if you're in a bar setting and you want to pick up on a girl and she's sitting at the bar, you know, invite her to a drink. Say, excuse me, would you mind if I bought you a drink? You know what I mean? Or a glass of wine, make her feel like a classy lady, or anything of your choice, you know, something like that. Something like, not so like, I don't want anything in return, I just want you to have a good time and enjoy a drink type thing, you know. At the gym, if you see a girl at the gym, do not, especially if she has her headphones on.
Oh my God.
Do not do the wax on, wax off thing to try to make her, and don't do the take your headphones, don't do that, because there's a reason why you're at the gym. It's to work out. And most people, unlike the person that's trying to hit up on the girls, are really there to work out. I hate, and I mean, I go to the same gym 6 days a week, and I do not like people that talk at the gym. Like, I'm not here to talk to anybody, and you shouldn't be here to talk to anybody because you're holding up that workout machine. And time is of the essence, honey. These legs aren't going to build themselves.
No, definitely. And I'm telling you, men, the number one thing that drives me nuts, I think out of anything, you could pick up on me anywhere. So far, I figured out. But the gym is the one place that will actually get me angry. Anywhere else, I'll always be like, oh, hi, nice to meet you, thank you, boom. The gym, first of all, I don't go to the gym often. Second, for me to even get my ass in the gym, took a lot of fucking effort. So I'm probably not in a good mood. So third, if I'm on a treadmill running on a sprint uphill
trying to catch
interval,
my breath.
And then you're over here being like, tapping me, and I'm like, with earphones on, and you're tapping me in the middle of a 12-mile-an-hour sprint up the hill. Yeah. I've literally, shit you not, it's happened so many times at the gym. Yeah. And I'll be like, they'll tap it. I see them tapping me, and I'll just keep running, and I'll jump off, but the thing's going, and then I do intervals, jump on off, and they'll tap me again, and tap me again. I'm thinking, motherfucker, you tapped me 3 times. I didn't look over. You think I'm fucking blind? I can see you there. I can't even breathe. Yeah. And then so I'll stop, and then I'll go like this. I'm like, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, hi.
I normally go, I'm like,
I
can't hear you.
No, I'm literally like, you know what? Do me a favor. When I leave the gym, you can talk to me. Yeah. And they'll be like, so they'll put my earphones on. I'll start running again, and guess what? What? I said, what do you want? What? And he's like, well, I'm leaving right now though. can I get your number? No! I just told you, if you want my number, you can wait to speak to me. And it's not, I don't
See, so in that situation, if the guy would have, if he wanted to talk to you so bad, he should have stalked you through your whole workout and waited until you were done.
Exactly.
And then approached you and be like, look, I didn't want to interrupt your workout, so I waited until you were done, and this is my time now. You know, it'd be a little more respectable. Yeah. Like, I saw you're on your way out of the gym, so now that you're done with your workout, can I have a moment?
Like, I caught my breath. My serotonin's flowing, so I might want to talk to you. I might just give you a...
I feel like at the gym, a good way, I mean, if he's good looking, is to be like, oh, like, and you're working out by yourself, can I work in with you? Like,
yeah. That is a really good way. It is.
You never know, like, if she's by herself.
Yeah. It is, that is a good way if you're trying to pick up. But, you know, a lot of people can miss... they would be like, oh, this guy's just trying to work in with me.
That's a good example. Okay, guys, so we're giving you another, this is a do. So we said the don'ts.
Yeah, let's talk about the do's.
In the middle of a cardio session. If you don't know what cardio means, you probably shouldn't be at the gym. Second, go Google it. Go and look on dictionary.com. Cardio means you are like burning fat and you're like barely can breathe. So when we're on there with headphones on, and we are on full-on throttle cardio, do not come talk to a girl. If the girl's in the middle of squatting and she has the bar and she's all the way to the ground and you're like, yoo-hoo, hi. No, bro, seriously, it doesn't work that. But what does work is if she is attracted to you, it's really simple. Like, I like that one. Honestly, in the middle of her set, if she's on a workout machine, obviously not cardio, because you can't ask this on cardio, but if she's on cardio, wait till she's off cardio, seriously. Yeah. But if you're like in the middle of working arms or, you know, leg press or, you know, little...
Like I've never heard a love story. I've never met a friend or acquaintance or anyone that said like, or I've asked, hey, how'd you meet your boyfriend? Or the love of your life. Oh, I met him at the gym. I've never heard that. Unless you're a trainer and he starts training you, whatever, and you guys, you know, hit it off, whatever. But never like, oh, he just approached me. I've never heard that love story.
Well, in that case, go to our website.
Yeah. So if you haven't found love, so make sure you go to onedaisymarie.com and she will make sure to take care of all your needs. Okay.
Honestly, oh my gosh, honestly, I think that's a new thing I'm going to do now. Every time a guy comes
it's like an infomercial.
With a cheesy little...
Don't get on her.
No, yeah. I'll be like, bro, don't even. Here's my card, website, that's it. I
don't
even
waste
talk
your
to you.
time.
But if you message me and DM me there, I'll talk to you, bro. There we go. But no, that has driven me crazy. And I'll literally be like, I'm in the middle of cardio. But you know what a good thing is? Shit you not. When I go to the gym, I always think I need to come to the gym way fucking more because there's so many fucking hot guys here. So I'll be thinking like...
What gym are you going to? Because there's a bunch of ugly motherfuckers at my gym. I'm sorry, no. I mean, I guess, you know what? I'm in a relationship, so I guess to me, no, I don't...
But you're not looking.
I'm not looking,
that's
so
why.
that's why,
I'm
guess.
Single, so...
I was like, what gym do you go to? Cause I'm actually always looking at the ladies,
no,
I don't even pay attention to the guys. I'm like, ooh, yeah, she's wearing those pants I really like.
Well, see, there we go.
I'm like, ooh, nude. She chose a nude today. I like her.
A lesbian version of the show, for sure. Oh, man, that's the one I should have had you on. No, for sure. At NoHo Gym, like, literally, like, even Jasmine will be like...
I hate that gym.
Like, even my daughter will be like, don't look right now, Mom.
Oh, my God.
She'll be like, Mom...
I hate that gym.
You're green eyes. You're probably about 5'9".
I'll drive the extra 6
you have a tattoo of a skull? Yes, I've
not
seen
be
you.
around a bunch of that. That's crazy.
But it's funny because we'll be at the gym and Jasmine will be like, hey, Mom, don't look. I'm like, okay. She'll go to my 12 o'clock and she'll be like, my 3:30.
No, honestly, I should creep it.
She'll be like, it should be like, Mom, I see my future stepdad.
Oh no, turn your location on.
No, I will be, and then I'll be like, he's not looking. I'll be like,
Oh,
Okay, I saw him. And so I'll be like, so but it almost goes for us women too. Like, then how do I approach him? What do we do?
Yeah.
But what'll happen is, like, even at the gym, if there's a good look guy, I'll see him staring and
Yeah.
he'll see me staring.
Yeah.
And then he just walks out the gym and you're just like, what the
I think nowadays I feel like us women are so upfront and more like more stronger and more just like, you know, go-getters in every
Yeah.
aspect of the word go-getter. So I feel like it's more common these days for a girl to go and pick up on a guy than a guy, because the girls know what they want, you know? So it's like, if the guy is gonna make himself available, then I mean, you have your chance. If the girl wants what she wants, you know what I mean? She goes and she's,
Right.
hey, what's your name? You know? So it's, I feel like the girls are a little more alpha these days, you know? They're
A
more
little.
like, well, I don't want to like take it away from you guys, because we
Actually-
love you men to be alphas
Actually,
too.
all my girlfriends are alpha.
I know, but you gotta give the man his, you know, you gotta let the man be a man. You cannot take that from the man, because
that
ultimately
is
you want a strong
So
man. You know what I
true.
mean? So
yeah, I don't want to date no pussy.
no, you don't want to date no pussy.
No.
But a woman is a go-getter and a strong, like, you know, has a strong personality and just, you know, like she wants what she wants type shit.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta just get it. And guys are used to that these days, I feel like, you know?
It's true, definitely.
Okay, sorry. I know
so-
we kind of got off.
No. This is good. Yeah, this is. No, but I love that, because I really feel like the gym, I think that's the one thing, because we're talking about cheesy. Not even a cheesy line, it's just irritating.
Yeah. Because guys, you have to remember, okay, girls, when you go to the gym, for me at least, I don't go with a full face of makeup. I got one lash extension hanging. I'm sweaty in every crack that I have on my body. I'm literally like peachy on the cheeks and like chapped on the lips. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody
all
at the
extra
gym,
oily.
you know? Yeah, no, like my perm's all sweat. Like, no.
Wait, I'm wondering, shit, did I put deodorant on?
Yeah, we don't
Fuck.
want to be talked
I
to
forgot
at
to
all.
put deodorant on today.
No, you just avoid that, okay? Avoid that. Avoid it.
Okay, so I love that. Jazzy, what for you? Like, what's
Yeah,
the-
Jazzy, you're always in the gym, so
what's the
I'm sure she
cheesiest-
gets like
what's
hit up on all the
cheesiest
time.
line you've ever heard? Like, you literally were like, come on, bro. You could have just said hi.
I don't, sometimes I feel like they'll try to say something like kind of rude or mean to get your attention for a response.
Oh.
No, I just wanted you to like say something back to me. Like that literally got it a lot. I'm like
Yeah, I've had that happen in the past. That's so weird.
Okay.
Because some
Yeah.
reaction is better than no reaction.
Reaction.
And guys would rather have an aggressive reaction than no reaction at all, which is so weird.
Oh my gosh.
It's so
On that
weird.
note, I can go into something that just happened yesterday. Okay,
crazy.
so Jasmine we asked her what was hers, and it was in regards to men do not. Number one, you know, get your Sharpie marker on your forehead and write, do not be a dickhead and think you're gonna get a girl's attention.
Yes.
Like, sometimes guys will make like a rude remark or be like
Or
arrogant,
or they'll pick up on you and you don't give them the time of day, and they'll be like, well,
They
fuck you,
flip
bitch. You
out.
weren't even that hot anyways. I'm like, excuse me?
Wait,
You-
can we Instagram and hashtag a few motherfuckers right now?
No, that's so rude. Like, if you gotta honestly like control your emotions, because you have to, picking up on a girl, you have to set yourself up for failure. Meaning like not set yourself up for failure. What I mean is like, you have to mentally prepare yourself for if your approach doesn't work. And by like mentally preparing yourself for it doesn't necessarily mean attacking the person for not giving you the reaction you wanted, because that's disrespect. So it's like, you can't approach someone and then be mad that you didn't get the response you wanted and then disrespect them, which a lot of guys do that. And it's like,
A lot. I think
it's so weird.
I find nowadays at this time of age that men are more rude than I'd rather have a cheesy pickup line than an asshole be a dickhead to me.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like a cheesy pickup line could have got a little chuckle. Like, cute. Oh, thank you, but you
Yeah,
know, not
yeah.
interested. But coming at me being a dick,
Yeah.
you know, especially if I'm not interested and I was respectful.
Yeah.
Man, I just recently went through something online where somebody left a comment on one of my friend's photos and was like, just mad bashing me, right? And she was like, girl, like, you know, she was like on her feelings, like, da 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 da. And I was like, what's going on? And mind you, like, I don't respond to haters.
Right.
I like,
You can't. You have to rise above it.
It doesn't even bother me. But, you know, just, I think it's different when it happens to me, it don't bother me. But do it to someone I love, then you're like,
you get
like,
offensive.
Mama D comes out, like, we're going to have a problem now, you know?
Defensive, sorry, not
so
offensive.
I kind of get where she was coming from. I was like, babe, just let it go. Like, what's the big deal? So then she sent it to me. I looked them up, and I was like, you're kidding me, bro. I'm like, I dissed this guy earlier this year, literally dissed him, right? And then he wrote back, literally was like, fuck you, you fucking da-da-da-da. I mean, we're going to do words that I'm not going to say right now. He said some, mind you, it was just an online message. Hadn't even met me. And it was off of the fact that there was like 10 unread messages before that. And then I responded back, again, very classy, and I said, wow. I said, this is why my energy didn't even align with you. I vibe above you, where you couldn't even get to my level, that didn't even hear you or see you or recognize you on my timeline. I said, and at the end of the day, I'm like, the fact that you even spoke to me like that, and I haven't even gone on a date with you. Imagine being his girlfriend. Or in or dating, like, what a horrible thing. So I ended up like screenshotting it, blurred out his name because ain't nobody getting no clout for free on my page, right? And I posted it, and I was just like, dude, literally, I have 4 other girls, 4 other chicks hit me up.
He did the
they
same.
all were like, oh my god, he even threatened my life and was in my DMs going crazy.
That's
because
so
because
bad.
we all dissed him, like. And mind you, he has a blue check, and he's like this wannabe like rapper guy, you know. But anyways. So, things not to do, for sure. Okay, so now let's go into... Men, are you ready for the juicy notes?
Ooh.
Let's teach them.
Okay, let's teach them.
Okay, how to pick up. So first we're going to go with how to pick up on Daisy, and then I'm going to say how to pick on...
Don't.
On me.
Don't pick up on me.
Like, what would you tell them? Like, honestly, like, from your point of view, like, let's add value to every man that's watching us right now, because they're watching it because they want to know how to approach a girl without being a creepster, without telling her off.
And there are a lot of ways to do that.
Yeah, without being cheesy. So, for you, honestly, if you could pick 3 ways, what would be the first way for you that, honestly, mind you might not be interested,
right?
But it would be a nice way to be approached. Get your pens out, men. Get ready.
You know,
Notes.
and I like respect is so important. And once you show a woman that, it's key. Like, just by being polite and being respectful. So saying excuse me or asking for permission to talk to the person.
Yes.
Not just spitting
really
your
good one.
game. Like, you cannot interrupt someone or, you know, just take time away from whatever it is they're doing to basically, you know, say what you want to say. So you have to make sure that the time is right by asking for permission, and, you know, going from there, either just complimenting, but complimenting sometimes can be so just like corny, like, oh my god, superficial, you know. It's just like I said, I'm so out of the game, so it's like, to me yeah, it's just like I honestly, like, I think just being, I've seen my girls go through it also, you know,
especially so, like, seeing all your girlfriends around you getting picked up, like,
dude,
what do you
guys
see
just don't
works
get
for
it.
them, and what do you find out of all of us? Because we always have a whole bunch of girls' nights out, and you know, all of us, our whole little group, like, what would you see, like, again, like, what are some more little tips that you can give guys on how to approach us?
So like I said, the setting.
Okay. Oh, here's a cute little, like, scenario. So you being, like, protective BFF of the group, right?
Am I 4 shots in? Am I no shots in? Am I like 3 drinks in? Because that all depends on, like, if you want to call me a protective friend, which I am. Here's the thing, okay? When you pick up on a girl, whatever it is you say, if it connects, and it connects with the girl, but if you're being turned down and you have to ask the girl, are you sure I can't get your number? Are you sure you don't want to have a drink with me? No, if you're
Perfect.
asking if the girl is sure, that means she had already declined your offer. So take the first offer as, I mean, and some guys are persistent, which is cool. Some girls like guys that are very persistent and like, wow, this guy won't let up. He really is strong-minded. He wants what he wants, which is cool too.
To me, sounds like a narcissist.
You know, well, I mean, how do you get what you want if you're not persistent? But you be persistent in a way where it's not barging into someone's like, you know, bubble
Right.
type shit, you know? So it's just like, kind of just ease into it, feel it out before you kind of step into someone's bubble. You know, approach it with respect. Hey, excuse me, do you mind if I take a second of your time? I just really wanted to let you know that you look gorgeous tonight, and I know that you're having a good time with your girlfriends, but I just really would like to know that if sometime in the future you'd like to maybe get some coffee with me or take a couple shots and go fuck in the back of my Jeep. You know? You know, it's
Can
like,
we have like little Google hearts in my eyes right now and be like, like a little bubble of my head that says, I love Daisy.
just like finesse, you know, but not like, hey, I know you're busy right now, but this is my only opportunity and I want to just, you know, seize it before the night is over. I'm going to go ahead and let you have a good night, but I just had to let you know that you caught my eye and I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll be over here. I'll be over here and you let me know if...
She literally said she put it in like.
Yeah, you gotta put it in someone else's hands, you know?
Shit,
Like
that was
this guy
good.
was like, hey, I'm not gonna persistent, but I'm gonna let you know how I feel, and I'm gonna be over here. So if you wanna swivel me over here, just
I swear to God, that just turned me on.
Oh, really? Was it the hey, sweetie, you look beautiful tonight?
I like, you know what I liked? I liked the confidence. The confidence. You said, come hello. Hi, this is my name. I think you're beautiful. If you would like a drink, please, you know, I'm
Yeah.
over here. I don't want to interrupt my time with your girlfriends, interrupt your time with your
Right.
girlfriends. I'm sitting over here.
Yeah, because then the girlfriends are gonna be like, oh, did he just like? He
Like-
just said this is me. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet me. I'll be over here. Go ahead and have your time, your girl time. And if you're interested, I'll be over here. Then your girlfriends are gonna be like, wow, that guy was very respectful. You know, not corny, straight to the point. And he, you know, said what he had to say. And now I want to go get a couple shots with him and go get fucked in the back of his Jeep.
No, just kidding me. wait. So
It's a white Jeep, by the way.
yo, girls, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Girl, hey, daddy. My friends can't see me. But what's up? What's your name? I call you Puppy. Okay, so I love this because we a lot of the topics that we're all leading up to today have been about approaching women, what works, what doesn't work, and confidence. And what I've been working with women and teaching women, just men period, is so for me when it comes to how to pick up a woman, which is we've gone through this so many times because for all the other ones is men by nature are predators. Mm-hmm. They love to hunt, and that comes from us allowing to be the alpha, you know, the caveman, the masculine man. Because at the end of the day, even though we're both super alpha, we still want to be like, own me, you know, I want to call you daddy, you know, take care of me, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't mean we're not going to speak our mind.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we need someone to step up to that caliber. So exactly the story you just said right now was a man with that confidence who was super alpha that said, hey, I'm just going to say hello. Nice to meet you. If you would like a drink or your friends want to come over, you're more than welcome to. It was non-intrusive. He didn't attack you for refusing him. He didn't even give you an opportunity
to refuse. Yeah,
he didn't even give you an opportunity to refuse him.
It's almost like
It was just a
he
kind
wanted to make
invitation.
make your presence known.
Yes.
Say, hey, I saw you from across the room. I just want to let you know that you're beautiful. I know that you're having a good time with your girls. I'm gonna go ahead and let you. I'm gonna go ahead and excuse myself, but I just want to let you know if you want to have a drink with me, I'll be over here in my bubble, and I'll let you get back to your bubble. And the Jeep is available.
Jesus Christ.
Now I'm gonna go do a Jeep scene just because.
I'm all, what is your license plate number?
Who wants to get rid of my Jeep?
Met this hot guy at the bar. He said, meet him in the Jeep. Here I am.
That would be a story. See what I mean?
Sign up.
Your girlfriends will forever talk about that.
Shameless
So,
plug.
Try it, guys.
Go, shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Sure, okay. Okay, so for myself, for me, which honestly is everything, I'm just going to recap everything. What time do we have right now?
Oh, my earring.
Okay, so we're 10 minutes in. Okay, so as everybody knows, we are on YouTube Live, and YouTube, we are censored with what we can talk about and what we can't talk about. So we have 10 minutes left here on YouTube Live, and we're gonna cover all the do's and don'ts for picking up on a woman. Now, we, after this, are gonna have a lot more tequila shots. And then we have an after hours segment that's available on my Patreon where we will be discussing sex toys and role playing.
Yay.
For men and women. Okay, so anyone who's interested in hearing about this, make sure you are a member. And these are all my fans of my Patreon because that's the only place we can post it because also all of social media nowadays is so censored.
It's very censored.
Okay, so let's go back to the subject here. So don't forget, go to my Patreon after this for all the good stuff. We're being so PG right now. We're like, oh, what can I say?
I know.
We're like so
I know.
uncomfortable. Like, how do we act normal? Like, how do we be PG? Okay. So for me, honestly, for a man to pick me up, I feel like it's so simple. Same thing. First of all, if I see you across the room, I'm gonna be fucking you from the moment I see you. I'm gonna be like,
see, that's what I mean is women are so like, they're alphas. They're gonna go for what they want. And trust me, we get the hint way faster than you guys do. So if we're over here batting our eyelashes, our $150 eyelashes, okay, you best believe that you better catch wind when those things are batting.
come talk to us. Come talk to me, baby. Come talk to me, please. Put it in your eyeball. You're like, no.
It's gonna be a blizzard. He's gonna be like, I get it. I'm here.
You're like, Kiara Mia did a YouTube on it's not working. Okay. So back to it is for me, honestly.
Sorry.
It's so simple for me. I honestly don't have a problem with anyone approaching me as long as I'm not in the middle of cardio at the gym.
Right.
A simple, hi, hello, my name is, John Doe. Pleasure to meet you. Are you single? Because
or at dinner in the middle of a bite.
Yeah, a girl's in the middle of eating like a big freaking burger or her girlfriend's
you don't know what her
conversation.
day has been like. If she is just getting to eat her dinner and it's way past her dinner time and you're going to interrupt, you're going to get a hangry-ass reaction.
Unless you're offering to pay for my milk, then it's a different story.
Hey, that's a way too. I'm going to say, hey, you want to buy a girl a drink? Or you're going to say, hey, you know what? I know you with your girls. Again, I'm going to use that same storyline. You know what? You're with the girls, and I'm going to go ahead and take care of your tab. Not because I want to impress you, but because I don't think you should be paying for your own meal. And I'm going to be over here if you want to talk to me in my Jeep.
I'm turned on again. What's going on over here?
It's hot in here, isn't it?
I honestly believe Daisy was a man in her past time.
No, because listen, I love women, okay? And
You do.
I love women. No, I do. I love women, and I think the way I see women is I do feel like I see women and I want to treat women the way I feel a man should treat a woman and a woman. That's why when when we went to dinner today, I was just like looking around. I was like, oh, that girl's hot. Oh man, that girl's cute. Like, oh, she looks fun. So I'm always like, how can you make someone's day? How can you make someone happy? So that's why in my head, that's how I see how women should be, approached and treated. So
and also too, I think her and I both come from the same. I don't know if it's both Latina or we just come from maybe the same lifestyle or just Is it honestly? It feels again back to what we talked about. The science is men are predators. They want to. And women love to be protected and taken care of. So a man that comes up and says, hello, nice to meet you. Hey, this round of drinks for these women, it's on me. My name is, John Doe, pleasure to meet you. I'll be sitting over here with my friends. If, you guys want another drink, come on over.
Yeah.
Boom. Simple.
Yeah.
Boom. If I'm at the market, you can't buy me a drink. Hey, hi, nice to meet you. I always think for me it works is, you got to find out if she's single or not. Because once she says she's not single, boom, you got to get out of there. So I feel like the man's first question, if you're not in a bar and you can offer the whole girl a drink, because hey, everyone, drinks on me, cool, awesome.
Yeah.
But I always feel like if I'm like at a market or anywhere else and the guy says, hi, Kiramia, nice to meet you, I'm like, oh, hi. And they'll be like, I'm John. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. Are you in a relationship? Yes or no? That to me should always be the first question.
Yeah, because it's a respect thing. You're basically asking if they can actually even approach you.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
And I can tell you right now, men, as women, we will size you up in 2.5 motherfucking seconds. Because the minute, if I say I have a boyfriend,
You're giving them 5 seconds way too much.
you tell me, if I tell you I have a boyfriend and you tell me it's okay, I'm not jealous, yo,
That's corny. That is corny.
That's just a fucking turnoff. You're already a sleazeball.
Yeah.
You're a sleazeball. You're corny.
Or they say, do you want another?
You
know,
are
it's like-
what we refer to them as fuck boys. Like there's nothing about you respectable at the fact that you're willing to cheat with me and my man. How would I want to even meet somebody like you? So that's the number one turn off. I'm like, oh, I'm not jealous. And mind you, if I'm not interested, I always lie and say, oh, I have a boyfriend, because I'm trying to be kind. And when he's like, it's okay, I'm not jealous, I'm like, well, I'm not a cheater, thanks. And I'll walk away, and then I'm going to start being nasty.
Yeah.
I feel you're that, just don't be fucking
It's
rude.
offensive, yeah.
I just told you no, which means no, and he didn't respect it, and he'll be like, and then they'll still be like, well, come on, we can't be friends? I'm like, I will kill my motherfucking boyfriend if he has a brand new girlfriend, his number and his motherfucking phone. What the hell? No, bro, I can't. I just said no again. They'll be like, oh, come on, like, seriously. Breathe through. And whoosha. Woo. Men, yeah, don't do that. Don't be desperate. Do not be desperate.
But do
Don't
be a gentleman.
desperate. Always
But do be a gentleman.
Always
Do be a gentleman.
So on that thing, hello, yes. Do you have a boyfriend? I'm telling you right now, she says no. It's either A, she has a boyfriend, or B, she doesn't have a boyfriend and she's not interested. She don't want your phone number. She don't want to talk to you. She wants you to walk away. Be like, okay,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. You're beautiful. Hope you ladies have a good night. Boom. Thank you. Simple, to the point, not that hard. Boom. That's it.
Yep.
Well, if a girl likes you, guess what, man? She's going to give you her phone number. She's going to say, hey, I will take that drink from you. Well, hold on. Wait, back it up. I think there's these new words out called bottle girls. Wait. Rat bottles? What's bottle rats? Bottle rats?
Bottle rats? What?
Girls
At a
that
nightclub?
Yeah, the girls that just go to your table.
Oh, but we're
to
not
drink.
talking about a nightclub. A nightclub's a whole different, like, you're not going to find the love of your life
I
there.
just said if she accepts a drink for you means she likes you. I got to take that back, though, because nowadays it's not like that.
No.
A lot of younger girls will be like, oh, I'll take the fucking drink, but I don't fuck with you. So I take that part back.
Which is fine, too, if you're offering. If you're offering, then, hey, you offered. Doesn't necessarily give you the avenue to come slide into my phone and have your number saved. Just saying.
Okay, so definitely, hello, be pleasant, be a gentleman, be respectful, ask, do you have a boyfriend? Are you single? Yes or no? If she says, no, I'm not single, walk away. A, she's in a relationship, or B, she don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Period. And don't be a dick when she blows you off. Period. Boom. And that's really it.
End of story.
Yeah,
that's
and guess
really
what?
it. It's so
if
simple.
If I like you, I'm gonna say, "Oh, John, that was so sweet of you." Like, as a matter of fact, I am single. Are you? How's your evening going? Boom. What is that? I'm giving you an invitation now to come speak to me. And then from there, I'm gonna give you my number. We're gonna exchange phone numbers. We're gonna text. You better offer to take me on a date. Don't give me this little bullshit hangout coffee shit. I want a date. You better come pick me up from my house,
coffee?
open my door, and take me on a decent date.
Yeah.
So these are all the tips I think they're pretty simple.
Yep.
They're
Can
so
I just
simple.
say something
Yes.
though? Because I have a friend that isn't dating. And the reason why he is not dating is because he thinks that because he doesn't have a steady job. And you don't necessarily have to have a lot of money to make a girl happy. I feel like society nowadays makes it seem like, oh, you know, if you take some girl out, it has to be expensive dinner and it has to be this and it has to be that. You don't try to impress a girl by taking her out on a date and out doing something that you're not going to do on the regular, because then she's going to expect that on the regular. So instead, be creative and, you know, do something romantic that doesn't cost a lot, like set up a fucking picnic at the beach late night, or, you know, like
Take notes, man.
You know,
Where's your
like,
Sharpie at?
like even if you don't have, you know, you can go to a fancy restaurant any day of the week. But if you really use your mind and you set up, you tell the girl, hey, I'm gonna come pick you up for this date. Be ready at this time and wear something, whatever you're gonna plan for her. Tell her to dress accordingly, casual, sexy, upscale, and then you just surprise her. Say, hey, you know, I know this isn't much, but I just want us to have this alone time, whether it's a blanket out with a fucking picnic at the beach, you know, and he brought, you know, whatever, pizza and some wine. Just the thought of, you know, the girl saying, wow, this guy actually, you know, put some thought into something other than going to sit at a restaurant.
This is when the sound effect comes in.
You know, so it's like, it's just like, because not everyone has deep pockets like that, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have the right intention to romance a woman, you know? So use your mind and think outside of the box if you really want to get into someone's heart, because materialistic things are not always necessarily the right way to go, or the way to, you know, like to a woman's heart, although they're nice and a lot of women love them. But, you know, don't try to impress a girl and do something that you're not going to do on the regular, because then, you know, she's
Correct. Yeah, correct.
gonna be like, yo,
be
where's
orig-
the fucking...
Be original.
Where's
Be
the
you.
Boa Steakhouse dinner and all this other stuff, you know? It's like, but...
Be you.
Be you, exactly,
Yeah,
be you.
Don't come at us fake. Don't put on that you
Yeah.
make a certain amount that you don't.
Don't be like, hey, I'm going
Yeah.
to pay for your bill, and then the bill comes and his card declines. Like, don't do that. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
That one, or we talked about last week, me and Olivia, about the guy that it's like, so are we going 50-50?
Split the bill.
Oh, my God.
Or what about he's like, oh, I forgot my wallet.
Oh, my God. That's crazy.
Oh my God, can I tag a motherfucker on that one?
I'm not even going to speak on that.
I swear I can tag motherfuckers left and right on everything we've been talking about.
But we're
But
not, because
yeah.
we're nice and we're trying to give positive feedback.
And no one's paying me for the shout out. No, so definitely, men, how to pick up a woman. Like we said, be original. If you want to be a little, we like being funny. And obviously be very observational. Mm-hmm. Check if she has a ring on her finger. And always ask, first question, hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Relationship or not. Boom. That right there is going to set the tone for the entire rest of the conversation. Because you're going to know the minute she says, I'm single, single girls that are not interested in you are going to be like, no, sorry, I have a boyfriend. Oh, but thank you, John. You're so sweet. Have a good night. Bye. Yeah. And then from there, don't go into this freaking crazy ass psycho mode stalker. Hurt my feelings. Be mean and disrespectful. Yeah.
Even if a girl tells you no, she's not interested, I think you should always leave a lasting impression by giving a positive closure to the conversation, whether it be like, okay, I respect that. I respect that. I just had to
This is
shoot
good.
my shot.
Go.
Like you have
Go do
to just say, okay, I just had to shoot my shot, and I just want you to know that whatever guy you're with is a really lucky motherfucker.
Oh God. Okay, already men, the fact that you just said, I'm okay, I respect the fact you have a boyfriend, pleasure to meet you, he's a lucky guy.
Yeah.
Have an amazing evening. That right there
It's so
already
respectful.
lets me know you are a gentleman. You already operate from a different mindset, heart set, and spiritually. Mm-hmm. So men, these are we already talked about what not to do. And we ended
We're on
this
fire
with,
tonight.
with
We're on fire.
how to pick up on women. So right now, we're going to take a 3-minute break because we got to close off of YouTube Live. Oh, real quick. Okay, we can have a fun little game here. Wait, are we still on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
real
yeah,
quick.
shoot your shot. This is a shoot your shot
Okay,
segment.
So we have like our sound guy here, and he's young and he's so we call him.
Look at how red
in
he
our
is.
industry we say vanilla. He's very vanilla
okay.
and innocent and sweet. He doesn't even talk when he comes in. I'm like, is Noel here? And he's like over there in the corner. I'm like, I didn't even know he was here. So I have a question for Noel. Noel, right now, if you were to see her somewhere, right, and you decided, hey, I wanted to pick up on a girl, like what would your first line be?
Well, we just gave him all the tips.
I
right
know,
now, so
that's right, we should have done that
he's not gonna fuck up. So let's just do a little skit right now and say, hey, I'm sitting here with my girlfriend and I'm just enjoying myself.
And we're like,
yeah.
"Shots."
Yeah, girls' night. Hey. All right, we're waiting.
Okay, Noel. Honestly, like, what do you say to women to meet them the first time?
Well, when I go, basically, let's say to a lounge or a bar or something, I'll probably be like, I'm going to talk to her. I'll be like, hey, excuse me, sorry for bothering you here with your girls and stuff, but I really think you're really attractive, you're really beautiful, and I was thinking, like, if I get your, maybe Instagram, because some girls don't even like to give their phone number.
That's true.
True.
So I try to get your Instagram. If she's like interested, then I'll be like, if she looks like if she's interested, I was like, maybe can I get your number as well?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, and if she does it, and not, then I'll be like, all right, that's fine. I respect it, and then I'll just walk away.
Yeah.
Like, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
That's a good approach.
I mean, I'm like, I guess I respect women to like
Aww.
the amount, extent. So because I don't like disrespecting, my parents never taught me that way.
Good for you.
That's my way of talking.
And because we're in 2019, asking for an Instagram is like a must. Because it's like you got to stalk them and see who they really are to see if you even. Hold on, I got to see how many followers you have. I got to see who you are, like what kind of business you run, or like what you're promoting, what your subscription price is,
Who you dating? Who your ex is?
who's liking your picture. But no, it
Who's the
is
side girl?
these days, I feel like asking for the Instagram is honestly not rare.
I think it is. You know what? You're right. You are completely right.
Yeah.
How did we even miss that? That's
Yeah.
the number one thing. If a guy does approach me,
Yeah.
and maybe I am single, so if a guy approaches me, he's decent looking or whatever. Maybe I'm just like, okay, cool, whatever. Like, give me your Instagram. We'll exchange it. Boom. Right tomorrow morning when I'm sober and I remember things. Yeah. Exactly.
But wait, I have an objection to that.
Oh.
If you have her right in
Dun,
front of your
dun, dun,
face,
dun.
why ask for her social media? Why not just go straight for the number?
Because I feel like the girl, because then you can bother her as much as you want. Literally, you have her number and you can text her like on social media.
So you want to give her the opportunity to ignore you, is what you're saying? That is funny though, but I get it.
No, trust me, we stalk. We know.
No, yeah, because like you want to see who the person is, and most of the people think like because of their social media status that that's more important than who they are inside and in real life, and that's what society is sometimes, not sometimes, but that it really is. These days is a lot of people are more into their image than who they really are. So for you want to give them that power and say, hey, I want to see who you are on Instagram first, and then if you want to let me in, then let me have your number. So yeah,
I like that.
Before I used to ask for the number, but then I'm like, you know what? Let me ask for
I like that.
Yeah.
Let's add that to the list.
Yeah.
Guys, get your Sharpie marker out. Remember? How to pick up on a woman. I like that.
And you know what is smart about that too is because if a girl is really single, she's gonna give you her Instagram, because if she gives you her Instagram, that means that she gives you the ability to make comments on her post and say, hey, I met you last night, you gave me your Instagram, da 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 da. So that puts it on Front Street that she's making herself available. So that's
Yes,
smart.
and if she deletes
Very
it,
smart.
and you're like, oh, I
You're like,
thought you
whoa,
were
yeah.
seeing-
That's smart.
I don't like every single photo.
Yeah, no, don't do
No,
that.
don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, just screenshot it.
But yeah, but that's I love this. It's
Screenshot and save it. Yeah, just do the friends only thing and be like, hey, what do you guys think about this person?
Tell me why I had someone send my profile. He actually sent it to me.
Shut
Up. And he straight up was like, oh, should I show my friends?
At least he was honest, but he got caught.
I literally was like, geez. I'm like, it's so ridiculous.
That is funny.
Stupid and all about it.
That's that moment when you call your best friend and you're like, I want to crawl into a cave. I just got busted.
But what if I never call someone by the wrong name?
Their Instagram name?
Oh.
I'm like, I do that all the time. It's like, hey, your name's not so-and-so. That's what it says on Instagram.
Okay, so our YouTube's going to go a little
Oh,
bit.
no.
No? We're going to close it up?
Okay, sorry.
Okay. So Jazzy just asked the question because we're talking about Instagram and the fucked up shit that shit happens. But she just said, have you ever called one guy another guy's name? And actually, I have 100 great stories and shitty stories on that I've got busted for. But we have to close off now because we're on YouTube. We're going over to Patreon right now. So make sure we're going to put the link up right now. Is this when it like pops up on the bottom of the page? Remember, we're learning this new talk show stuff, podcast stuff. So there's going to be a link. The rest of this conversation, which we cannot discuss on YouTube, is all going to be on Patreon. So we're about to shut off right now on YouTube. We're going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I honestly hope, man, we brought value that you will now know exactly how to hit on a woman, how to handle rejection, and how to be respectful. We're super excited that you guys all tuned in. Daisy Marie, please give me all of your social media info because I know every person watching, even women, are madly in love right now.
Thank you. So my Instagram is right here.
Boom.
You guys are gonna put it right.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to follow me on the sites that I post things that I cannot post on anywhere else, you can follow them at onedaisymarie.com and therealdaisymarie.com. And yeah, just follow me and I can't say what I really want to say, but
So basically-
we're gonna go ahead and switch on to
we're switching off, yo. We're ready to go,
But yes.
like, be ourselves.
Yes. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My
Oh, yeah.
Instagram and
What's your-
Twitter are both the same.
What's your Twitter?
It's at and then the number 1, Daisy Marie. And yeah, you guys can enjoy all the sexy stuff that I have to post for you.
Definitely, you guys have to follow Daisy. She's one of the most beautiful, not only like aesthetically beautiful and stunning, but
Thank you.
just amazing heart, amazing soul. She gets along with everyone. She's a girls empowerment girl, and
Absolutely.
she's just everything about her is super beautiful. Make sure you follow her and find out all her daily adventures, fun and crazy dares, because she gets crazy.
Yeah.
So watch us right now because we're going to Patreon.
Thank
Love
you.
you guys.
Mwah.